Now, we're going to talk about a very sensitive subject. We talked about it in part 1 a couple of weeks ago. We'll do part 2. And it's a subject that you may not quite understand the reason of the social implications of it. However, you should try to begin to look at it and try to understand. You're in the age of the woman, Aquarius, spiritual age. And at this point, it is the feminine principle in all which is raising itself. In men as well. And so then you have this great social question concerning homosexuality. And the only reason that I deal with it is because I've seen the fundamentalist religions deal with it on the basis of guilt and fear and hate. And I don't really believe that anything should come out of the Bible or be connected with God that has to do with fear or guilt or hate. There's an interesting article in USA Today. I'm not going to date it because these tapes, sometimes you may be looking at this tape 2 years from now. God knows when. But anyhow, there's an interview with Mel White. He's an author. You know what he does? He's a ghostwriter. In other words, if I wanted to write a book, I am not a writer. I would give basically the idea, Mel White would sit down and write the book. He's a ghostwriter. He came out recently and made the statement that he was gay. Come out of the closet. The interesting part about this is he is a ghostwriter for some very prestigious religious people. Jerry Falwell and Pat Robertson. And so on his first Sunday last year, Mel White addressed his employers, his old employers, to Jerry Falwell, Pat Robertson, and my other old clients on the religious right, whose anti-gay rhetoric is killing us, and to Billy Graham and my other old friends whose silence helps but not all that much, I say this: I will not hate you, for Jesus said love your enemies. I will not plot revenge against you, for Jesus says do good to those who despitefully use you and persecute you. And I will not stoop to using your techniques, half-truths, hyperbole, and lies, for Jesus said the truth will set you free. But this too I promise: I will not remain silent any longer. The religious right is wrong, wrong about the Bible, wrong about Jesus, wrong about God, wrong about the church, wrong about the family, and seriously wrong about gay and lesbian people. We are not the enemy. The real enemy